I'm personally a great believer. I'm chief learning officer for a group, so I drive transformation and development and the rest of that. I'm a great believer. I chose this, moved out of a generalist human resources role to do what I'm doing because I so believe in this, which is the power of every individual's potential. I think everyone is superbly great. They're these shackles that have been put in their minds because of the way they've been raised, because of the kind of schooling or the kind of teachers they've experienced through their lives, and because of an overemphasis on marks and grades, to be the only reflectors or the only indicators of how great you might really be. And I think this has led to a loss of self-esteem for lots of people. So, in my opinion, particularly in an economy like ours, where there's a lot of competition because of large groups of people, it's a very populated country, so there are large groups of people in classes, and therefore it's been common to be the education system such that it's common to rank one against the other, and they'll have ranks which will be from rank 1 to rank 100. And those who are 75th or 65th, I mean, they have no self-esteem or self-confidence left to even write the next exam. So I very strongly object to all of this, and I think it's very important for people to have a great sense of self-confidence, to be able to take risks, to be able to see failure in its eyes and know this is just something that they're going to experience as before they experience the next success. There's some great examples of this. There is the 3M example where they brought out sandpaper many years ago as a possible replacement for blades, and it completely failed. And they brought the same product back several years later as sandpaper for polishing car paint, and it was a huge success. You have examples like Sandra Bullock from Hollywood, who won both the Razzies and the Oscars in the same year. I mean, I think that is just so phenomenal because it says exactly what I've been trying to say all along, which is that success and failure are actually just the same. They can happen to the same person at the same time. It's just an experience, and oftentimes the failure is just an opportunity to just go back to the drawing board, to reflect, and to come back all geared up for the next success. And I've seen some fabulous turnarounds in young people who come in not showing a lot of promise. They're probably the people who have lesser grades or have scored lower marks in our entry-level examinations, but they come in and they perform phenomenally well. So I think a lot of this needs to be built into the coaching and mentoring mechanism. And I find our coaches and mentors doing a brilliant job. You always get coaches and mentors in pockets who are like very dedicated and very committed to the coaches, and the others who are a little confused about how they're faring. But I think the intention's really good, and I see a lot of good work come out of the coaching and mentoring.